Well, this part's gonna get interestingly dark. How what dark can we get? Well, I think this so one part of a certain saga can definitely give us that answer. Let's find out. Hey guys, Axel Stanley here, and of course, welcome. And of course, for those who have just joined us, first off, welcome. But I would highly recommend you go and check in the first part, although I may have failed to mention that many parts ago, but oh well, better late than never. With that being said though, this has been a huge what if that I have sort of covered, and granted, barely anyone watches, but to those who do watch my content, thank you very much for watching. And of course, my reason for doing this is just, well, because I can. That being said though, with this what if is actually taking the concept of Dragon Ball Super Broly movies as character and basically reinventing the wheel and plopping him into an earlier part in Dragon Ball's history. Yeah, simple as that. Yeah. And how early are we talking? Well, the Frieza saga, of course. So you can't get any earlier than that because of, well, the context of the movie that Broly came from. And of course, the characters necessary for it. Which means that, we got to see a earlier, well, I say earlier, but I mean like a more younger version of Broly and crew when they first came in. So, yeah, everything's alright. Okay, all good. And of course, so from the last few parts for those who need a breather, the Frieza saga, the Cell saga, and the Boo saga have been quite the interesting ride for Broly. Yeah, as Broly, working under the tutorage of Goku, what has been quite a big journey, if anything. We've seen Broly struggle to hold his power together. We've seen Broly finally settle down and become neighbors with his own master, no less. Heck, we even got to basically bring up the fact that, well, Broly's a dad. Proud. And he's definitely got himself a very cute little girl that's just, or at least I imagine she is, but at the same time, I was unable to find fan art of it, but oh well. But however, things changed when things went a bit super, right, in the Dragon Ball timeline, as Beerus would come in and basically tip the whole power scales, then the introduction of God Key, then Frieza's resurrection, then the introduction to another universe known as Universe 6, and oh boy, it was a lot for Broly to come across, and I'd argue he's had a pretty good one. Or at least as good of a journey as one can have. Which leads us to the part where we are resuming to now. With now a new saga coming in. Of course, this begins with the arrival of Trunks from the future, and he looks like he's just almost out of breath because hey, he almost looks like he almost got away from something very terrifying and whatnot. The future Trunks, upon regaining consciousness, would tell his story on what the heck's been going on in the future, and that there is a warrior that almost looks exactly like Goku, and only he's more menacing. And has been proven to be quite unstoppable, which leads to Future Trunks to getting to his time machine and flying back to the past, seeking aid. And as luck would have it, the Goku Black, yes, that's what his lingo is, and probably by far the one of the best things to happen in Dragon Ball Super, by the way, is he comes through a rip in the time, and of course, the one to challenge him first being Goku. And everyone witnesses the usual clash between Goku and Goku Black, as it originally does. However, only in this time, when Goku Black is being ripped back into his own time, instead of having the time machine destroyed like so, Broly actually thinks fast and catches the ongoing shot that is heading towards the time machine. Although it's more of a deflection of anything, but regardless, the time machine is saved, which means that you still have two time machines. For what reason? Hey, use your imagination. With that being said, though, after the fact, the things are now finally settling down, and now it's time to get to planning. The big however to this, though, while everyone else is planning, is that Broly's kind of chilling by himself, and he looks like he is in quite the sorrow. What his friends, Chile and Lemo, will see this, and of course decides to go and not talk to their big buddy. Hey, what's wrong, big guy? Asks Chile. With the utmost curiosity, as so one would have after witnessing all that. That Goku Black. He almost looks exactly like my master. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, what could have happened? Did whoever this Goku Black is became that? I just don't know how to take that in. Level then perks up, but come on, big guy. There's no way. The Goku we know would do anything like that. I'm pretty sure something must have happened. And I'm pretty sure once you know what happened, you will fight that jerk once more. Right. Which reminds us, said definitely give him a wallpaper for us so we head to the future. All right. Lemo says with much encouraging enthusiasm. The time would definitely come after Broly feels a lot better for hearing those words coming from his friends to go to the future. And upon arriving to said future, everyone has their usual reactions, but Broly in this case, he just looks terrified. Like he has never seen this kind of destruction before. Where heck, Bompa looks more livable than all of what looks like a huge terraformed, destroyed world that is in the future. But as so we move along throughout this story, we eventually get the introduction to Goku Black once more, and it goes it goes on as such that we would get Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, and Broly fighting with everything they forgot. The heck, going Super Saiyan Blue plus Kaioken, and it just goes all the more smooth. Heck, the fight, itself actually presses Goku Black to use his Rose form. And of course, for those who are wondering, wait, why the heck is this fight going on so quicker than usual? Well, you see, the fact that we still have no idea what much Broly's power is capable of and what it may will be. The addition to all of Broly's capabilities just keeps getting umped and umped and umped. Never mind the fact that his legendary power is a very intimidating one. The fact that we have yet to see Broly peak while adding on these transformations, it's kind of safe to say that Goku Black would definitely be, well, needing to turn the empty up. Not bad, you mortals. Guess this means that my Rose form is definitely needed. And even then, it's because of the Rose form that he manages to stall enough time to, well, allow Zamasu from the future. By the way, just a quick update, because I forgot to mention this before. When I when I was doing the scripting of this, I actually forgot to mention all the behind-the-scenes stuff that normally would happen with everything leading with Goku to seeing Zamasu and all that jazz. Like, I forgot to mention that in the, or at least write that down in the original script, because, well, first encounters being first encounters. And with that being said, as far as everything else goes, I probably should have managed to write it there. But let's get back to the story, and whatnot, right? Oh goodness, me and my editing we're going to go haywire with it. With that addition of Zamasu, the fight now looks to be kinda even. Even shocking at the likes of Goku, Vegeta, and even Broly. And eventually, it actually starts to turn the tide. Do Zamasu and Goku will like fuse? Well, no. What they are actually smacking the Saiyans back pretty hard. And of course, like in the original, Goku gets this revelation of what Goku Black did to his family. He goes Super Saiyan Blue, and that beats the crap out of him, and all that just happens. However, though, with the addition of Zamasu, and as I've said before, turns the tide, and it actually knocks the Saiyans flat. They now need a new plan of action, and a way of beating this Zamasu, because he almost seems very hard to beat for some reason. That being said, though, Broly comes up with the most daring plan of action of all. Broly suggests that Goku and Vegeta head back to the present time and come up with a plan to stop this madness. And Future Trunks, he'll go and keep the rest of the survivors away from the fight that's going on. Are you sure about this, Broly? might be the death of you if you do that, says Goku, in the most worried way possible, as he is now worried for a student. I'll be fine, Master Goku. You taught me how to... taught me everything I know. I know I can do this. Please. Said, let me stall that for you. And with no argument to be had, Goku and Vegeta retreat back to the present. Future Trunks is now getting all the survivors away from the fight as possible. And now it is just Broly against Goku Black and Zamasu. If I was able to kick all four of you around before, what makes you think you're gonna be any different? Pathetic legendary whelp, says Goku Black. Broly now trying to stall for as much time as he can give. He fights them both with everything he's got. However, though, Goku Black does talk about what he has done to his family. After taking the sick pleasure of destroying Goku and his family, he then boasts about how he goes over to kill his best friend Lemo, then his wife Chile, and then bragging about how he managed to scare the life out of She-Ra, aka Broly's daughter, so he basically just vaporizes her with no remorse. So that tips Broly off to the limit. Broly now was seething as Goku did earlier. Starts to power up to a legendary Super Saiyan Blue power with the addition of Kaioken times 50! So, with what seemed like a turquoise aura around Broly, now adds in a hard red to Broly's transformation. His legendary Super Saiyan ability, Super Saiyan Blue, and Kaioken mixed in, and is now skyrocketing Broly's power ever higher than before. Where Broly now seething with rage, to the point where Future Trunks and the survivors can feel this. So they feel the ground shaking. Actually, it's more of a huge trembling of a feeling. And despite being quite the distance away, they can see that huge aura coming from Broly. And Broly, like the Saiyan he is, he charges in, beats the crap out of Goku Black, Zamasu. He is faster than ever. Where he is livid, and he is not gonna give them an inch. He blasts them, he punches them, he kicks them, he roundhouse kicks them, he uppercuts them, he razor heads at them, and he just keeps going on and on and on until eventually he does a very strong energy wave attack that basically not only creates a huge boom that destroys the Patara earrings that Zamasu and Goku Black were wearing, but also vaporizes Goku Black. Broly, however, is now tired, and thought that he had won. Foolish mortal, I can't die that easy. Yet to simple mere attacks like that. I am immortal, and I will not lose to the likes of you. You may have destroyed my one half, but I will make sure that you will feel let judgment rain upon you. Broly, now realizing that he had gotten to this point, and now he's realized he's now going against an unstoppable force. And worse yet, as I said before, he's starting to tuck her out. Leaving Zamasu to pretty much toy with Broly all he wants. And basically, what Broly did to Zamasu and Goku Black, Zamasu did 10 times worse. And it all comes to a head when eventually Zamasu grabs the neck of Broly, slowly and surely, gripping tighter and tighter and tighter, where as moments pass on, Broly, now for the first time ever in his entire life, is starting to see his life flash before his eyes. Thinking of his friends, his family, all that is going to disappear from him. He has no control over what's happening now, and now, he has the feeling that this could be it. He's gonna die. There's no way to sugarcoat it for him, even more so. What? Even someone as legendary as you still isn't enough to handle me. I shoulda, but known not to truly fear you. See you later, Saiyan. And just when Broly thought the sinking feeling was going to be his demise. So with what he can barely see left, he sees future Trunks come in and kick Zamasu with, well, a surprise kick. Now! Future Trunks shouts as from behind and out of nowhere, an evil energy containment wave, or the Mufflebot, or whatever you want to call it, is now being performed by the likes of Son Goku. As Zamasu is now being put into a rice cooker and sealing him away. Yep, this time in this, what if Goku does ever get the rice cooker? Or whatever the heck he was going to originally use, but regardless, good old the Zamasu is sealed away. Goku now checking on his student. Sensei, I did the best I could. I thought it's okay, Broly. You definitely did the best you could. I know what you would do. And because of how brave you are, and because of how you managed to handle this, I think it's safe to say that not only are you the best student I've ever had, but I think now I think you just graduated for me. Goku, it's okay, Broly. You can take it easy now. Right? You're no longer my students. You're definitely more of my equal, like Vegeta. Yeah, Broly passes out. And now the world, or in this case the future, has been saved. And the story goes as it is with the instructions of going to what Namek to basically help rebuild the world. And of course, with the information being given about these Super Dragon Balls, if they may or may not be around. So, yeah. It all ends pretty well from here. With our heroes going back to their timeline, and from Broly's perspective, he is definitely now what probably get the happiest Saiyan that he has ever been in a long time. As a matter of fact, it's probably argued that this is him at his most peakness of happiness, I imagine. So, Broly now will really having to let sink in that he's graduated. He actually graduated from Goku's training. But Axel, Broly is supposedly the most powerful Saiyan ever. What is that he's considered equal to Goku and Vegeta? Dragon Ball Super movie still says otherwise, guys. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, when Broly is back to his original time though, he heads home, and of course his friend Lemo, his wife Chilai, and his daughter Chira are waiting for him. Hey, big guy, how'd it go? What? Oh boy, you definitely look beat up. Says Lemo. What? He then, sorry, Broly begins to start hugging the little orange man. Oh, okay. Yeah. I knew you did miss us, but I didn't think you missed us this much. And eventually, Chilai and Chira join in and making this the best group hug ever. And probably the best group hug that Broly has ever had. You sure everything's alright, Broly? Yeah, asked Lemo. I'm fine. I just want to be with those who have been with me since the beginning. As Broly completely embraces his family. And this part will conclude with Broly and his family. Then watching the sunset. And that is where we're actually going to leave things from here. Yeah, this part had a lot of interesting twists and turns to it, and I think it's safe to say that and yeah, you heard me correct. Broly's now more of an equal to Goku and Vegeta, and to that one stubborn rambling that I did in the middle of that. I'd argue what Broly has more than earned it, because there's more than one way of being considered an equal. But now, with Broly as the graduated Saiyan from Goku's training, oh boy, who knows? Who knows what could go down? So yeah. But however, where if you want to know what Dragon Ball Super, we still have one last arc yet to cover, and yeah, next part might be the last. So, with that being said, though, I hope you guys definitely enjoy this part. If you did, like the video, subscribe if you haven't, hit the bell for notifications to keep up to date, and of course, share the content with your friends. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and of course, I will see you guys next time, and hope you guys will stick around for the journey. See ya!